Hello, 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 my love. All right. I'm telling all my clients for this week and next week, for the next couple weeks, I'm traveling around. So I'm staying in the different places right now doing readings. So I may not show all the video right now because of the traveling. And I am disheveled right now because I have been doing a lot of readings for a lot of clients. So you may not see the actual video with my face. And I ask you to do an energy healing reading so that way I can tap in a little bit more into your archetype. And that's kind of like your path or what's blocking. I explain more in detail later on as I continue to actually do it. But I don't want to make this video long, so it'd be a long discussion. And we can talk about that later after the reading. But I know you want to find out who's the stable man. In the reading, I asked for it to show. But I'm not sure. It's not coming up as far as the energy. And I tapped a little bit into your energy, but because of the traveling and some other things going on, I can't really deeply tap with spirit, the divine. But I do see from the reading, it's talking about movement, choices, decisions. And it's like I'm not sure what's going on, but it says bad news, loss of someone close, possible death to someone near, or an illness, a miscarriage, or etc. But it also came up again about a minor misfortune, a short illness, or a temporary setback. So somewhere, I'm not sure if you had a short illness, something about an illness, because it came up twice, some short illness. But all in all, it was whatever this is, this information or whatever this is that happened was a loss. And it caused a temporary setback. Now we're talking about right now. We're talking about this man, this stable man. So like I said, spirit is not showing me unless they're gonna show me in this reading. But I'm putting everything together, and you can't force spirit to show you anything. It has just to come natural. So I'm not gonna force it. So as I'm doing your reading, I'm hoping that spirit would tap me into that. But all in all, there was a loss. And we already know who this loss is, because we already talked about this man. But with this loss, like I said, it's a minor misfortune. It was a setback with this loss. And I'm going to talk about, and we're talking about Carlos right now. I'm going to say his name, Carlos. And with this loss, there was some type of choice or decision or movement on their part or yours. Now, because I done your readings for a while, I kind of see what is going on. But with this loss, this short setback, it was the loss of Carlos, because they had to make a choice. They had to decide, and they had to make that movement. But I could flip this, and it could pertain to you. Because with this loss, you had to make some type of choice, decision, or movement. And with that, it was a temporary setback with this loss. And because of this disappointment in this partner, or person, whoever. Well, I'm seeing Carlos, but because of this disappointment, you had to rest and rejuvenate. You had to take a step back and just rest and rejuvenate and meditate, and pray about this, because it was a loss. It was, that's all I can say. It was a loss. Now, when I read rest and rejuvenate, where are we at here? Let me get to here, because rest and rejuvenate, it doesn't mean just meditate, sit out, sit by a tree, just think about things. Rest and rejuvenate also pertains to, well, it's a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation. And it's telling you, if you haven't done that, you really need to do that. Because this card, it usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particular, like an emotional or mentally taxing experience. Because this was emotion, it drained you emotionally. And not only emotionally, it drained you mentally. It was like a vampire that sucked your energy dry. So Spirit is telling, this is a time to heal, to be with your soul, but it's also telling you to continue to move forward. And it wants you to, while you rest and you're resting, you're taking that time out, it wants you to reflect. Just reflect on things from the past. And it wants you to take a moment for yourself, to give you the opportunity to look at whatever problem this is, or whatever situation this is, from the outside. It wants you to take a step back. And instead of being in this situation, it wants you to be out the situation so you can reflect. Just see it for what it is. It wants you to stand back and view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation. And it wants you to see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation. Because when you do this, it helps you to you'll be able to take your next step. And it's the step to move forward. Now, I see you're wishing for harmony and peace in this partner due to whatever he's saying to you or whatever conversation you are having. But what you're wishing for is harmony and peace with this partner. But with this harmony and peace, because I'm trying to get a little further into detail here. Give me a second. Because I want to really get into detail about this. But with this harmony and peace, it signifies, because you want a partnership or some type of union, but because this card signifies that the possibility that a deep spiritual partnership or union is taking place, because it's something you're manifesting for the future. But this card of harmony and peace, like harmony, it signifies other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Because not all partnerships are to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group or an organization, a pet. You know, I see you have a pet, a dog, or even an incident or a situation. And when I get this card, it lets me know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. Because the bonds you form with others are really all about you. Because it's a reflection of you. So what is it you see with this harmony? What do you see in this partner? What do you see in yourself in this partner? What are you learning from this relationship when you step back from this relationship and you're not in it and you're taking a step back and looking at it, what is it that you see and you're learning from this relationship? Do you see any new qualities developing? Now, is this partnership that you're trying to manifest or hoping for, even though you say, you're done, the cards don't lie, spirit does not lie, because somewhere you still have this connection with this person, but spirit is trying to tell you to take a step back, review everything, whatever he's saying to you, and ask yourself these questions, because relationships are a mirror of you. Regardless if we see that or not, and you're trying to manifest like, oh, this ain't a mirror of me because I wouldn't do this, that, but it's a reflection of you. And I want you to ask yourself, is this making you stronger as a person? Is this for your highest good? Are we teaching each other something? What have I discovered, or am I still uncovering about myself through this union? And ask yourself, are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Because with every relationship, there is a lesson, sweetheart. There's a lesson to be learned. But Spirit is telling you to move forward. Learn from this and move forward. Because if it's not serving your highest good, you're going to be around and around and around and around, and you're going to be blocking your path for what's coming in. And because you're still connected, thank you, Spirit, because you're still somehow connected to Carlos, Spirit is trying to bring you a blessing of what you really want to manifest. But you're manifesting the wrong thing. You're asking Spirit for the wrong thing. You're asking God for the wrong thing, because all you see is Him. And even though the situation is what it is, still some type of way you are connected. It's some type of way you're still connected. Because what you want the... Okay, give me a second because Spirit is talking. Give me a second. Give me a second. Spirit is saying what you sow, you reap. Because the card that came out was material harvest. What you sow is what you reap. Because this is one of the laws of the universe. What you sow is what you reap. It wants you to have independence, your own independence. And once you have security in yourself, it wants you to be self-sufficient. It wants you to have self-mastery. Not sure if you enjoy art, different types of art, but it's telling you to enjoy art. I'm not sure where it comes in, but it's saying to enjoy art. And it's still asking you once again, what lessons have you learned along the way in this relationship? Because material harvest has the number 9 on it. And the number 9 means endings. 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 This is the time, the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you gain to think about what else you want to achieve. And like I said, it's something blocking your path. Because it doesn't tell me, and I'm not going through emotions or what my client tells me, but with this harmony and peace that you're looking for, it has to be in yourself. Is something lacking somewhere, and something blocking something on your path. I'm not sure what it is, but what you're trying to gain is material harvest. Because Spirit is telling you have all your needs. You have your food, your shelter, your water, your home. You have everything you need. It may not be, it may not be what you want, but right now you have everything you need. And Spirit wants you to take a step back from this relationship or any relationship that you're trying to manifest. But we're going to talk about Carlos right now. Ask yourself what you learned, and if this is for your highest good. And if you didn't learn, if it's not for your highest good, then this is what is blocking you. Because this man, it's like you're playing the waiting game. You're playing the wait. You're doing the waiting game. You're waiting for something. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. But this man, he causes problems in relationships. Because he'll get in that relationship, you're in the middle, just talk a good game. He'll conquer it, do all that he can, and he will abandon it. Yeah, he will abandon it. He'll abandon and destroy the relationship. And I know this is talking about Carlos. Because it talks about someone who is engaged. Engaged with someone. That's how I put it together. So, I do see you guarding your resources. You're guarding all your resources. I'm not sure what you're about to do or trying to do, but I see you guarding your resources. And it talks about you not socializing as much, and you're holding yourself apart from society. I don't know, are you working on something or trying to do something, or did something happen? But it talks about you guarding your resources. And I see you standing up for yourself. You are. I see that. That's good. You're standing up for yourself, and you're defending whatever it is you're trying to say, your viewpoint on things, whatever you're defending yourself. Once again, it says recovery, recuperation, time out. Spirit really wants you to do, I don't know what's going on, but Spirit is really asking you to recover from this, recuperate, and take a time out. Step back, and ask yourself the questions that I just said. Ask yourself these questions. But it does talk about endings. Once again, endings. Everything is clarified. Endings. Endings to mental breakdown. Because this, like I said, this person has you mentally and emotionally. He has you mentally. He's in your mind and he's in your heart. But it says ending. It's if it hasn't ended, it hasn't ended. I can say that something is, you still connected some type of way, but it says coming up soon, endings, mental breakdown, because the only way is up. It keeps talking about this new beginning. This new beginning. And I remember in one of your readings it talks about someone to turn to. She offers emotional support and a listening ear. I don't know if are you talking to someone? I mean, you talk to me. I'm not sure, but you're talking to someone for emotional support. I'm giving you this emotional support, and I'm giving you this listening ear, because through this, you're gonna still, if you continue, or if you come back, or whatever, come back to visit or whatever, you're gonna have competition. There's other people involved, and like I said, I don't know if this female that he was engaged to that he's not happy with, or some, but it says competition. And y'all gonna still have petty arguments and fights, and y'all will still be not working in harmony. Because I see you materially well off. That's where it talk about material harvest. You're materially well off because you have your basic needs, but you're not spiritually satisfied. Spiritually you're not satisfied. And I see you looking for a possible new direction. And this new direction that you're looking towards in love is this stable man. This man isn't stable, I'm telling you that. Now, I don't know if this man is, because this card came out, it says, past memories. The past revisited, an old flame appears. Childhood nostalgia. So, I'm not sure if Carlos was from your childhood. Now, if he was from your childhood and you knew him growing up back in the day, then this is who we're talking about. But if this is not Carlos we're talking about and you didn't know him from the past childhood, then this is the answer to your question. This is someone you already know from the past, from childhood. And it says an old flame appears, so it's someone that you may have had a relationship with back in the day, or started a connection, it didn't finish some type of way or whatever, but it's talk about someone from your past is revisiting you, and he's an old flame. So take that how it resonates. This could be the answer to your question. And he could possibly be a Libra or Aries. A Libra or an air sign. Aries sign, I'm sorry. An Aries sign or a Libra sign. And it's something big, in August. Something about, because that came out twice and you're reading it also, the month of August. I don't know what's going on in August. I'm not sure if you know, but it's something about the month of August. But whoever's on your path will be a Aries or a Libra. This person is a Aries or a Libra. And like I said, this isn't Carlos that you had something with in the past that was from your childhood. This is possibly this person. He's an Aries or a Libra. And he's an old flame. It talks about the number 3 and 4. I don't know if it's 43 or 34 or just 444s or 333s or just, I'm not sure. Or it could be August 4th, August 3rd. Something about the number 4 and the number 3. But 3, you see in 3s, it means let go of your thoughts and feelings and let them out. So where it talks about you staying up for your viewpoint, you're letting go of your thoughts and your feelings and you're letting them out. You're communicating these thoughts because it's telling you don't hide whatever you've been thinking or feeling. Don't hide it. Speak these thoughts. Regardless if it's negative or positive, speak out these thoughts. Because if you keep it in, you're going to destroy yourself mentally and emotionally. You're going to put yourself deeper in a deeper depth of emotion, of heartbreak. Because Spirit wants you to be truthful with yourself. Like I said, step back and look at the whole picture. Be truthful with yourself. And pay attention to yourself, your body, and your mind. Like I said, he's mentally and emotionally still there. And that's why Spirit wants you to take a rest and rejuvenate. Take a time out because your angels wants you to speak it to help guide you. So whatever it is you're trying to speak, whatever thoughts you're holding in, positive or negative, it wants you to speak it. And I see you staying up for your point of view. You're standing up for yourself. You're talking, whatever you're thinking, whatever this is, you're getting it out. And the number 4 means help is on its way, because your angel is guiding you on the right path. And it's, once again, it talks about open your thoughts to lead you on the right path. Open your thoughts. Speak it. Say it. Whatever it is, stand up for yourself. Have the courage, the power to stand up for yourself. Because Archangel Uriel is on your path, and she represents wisdom. Wisdom. And your angels may be speaking to you through dreams, visions, sudden aha moments, because you're very intuitive. It's telling you to use your intuition. Use it. Use your wisdom to guide you. Discover God's wisdom. And take a new insight on things. Just look. It's telling you step back and look. And look. Because your goddess cards came out, and it wants you to focus your intentions. Keep your thoughts. Keep talking about your thoughts. I don't know what you're thinking about or what's going on. Like I said, mentally and emotionally, is something's tearing you up. But it wants you to keep your indecisive thoughts and feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So if you're manifesting true love, you're manifesting whatever you're manifesting is, it wants you to make a choice. And while you're playing this you're doing this waiting game, and whatever you're waiting on, it wants you to make a choice and keep steady on this choice. Don't change your mind. Don't think negative thoughts. Don't say it's not going to happen or whatever. Keep your mind focused on whatever you're trying to manifest. It wants you to keep your whatever your intentions are, to keep them focused. Because you're blossoming. You're blossoming. Because you are just getting started. You're just getting started. It may not look like it, but you're just getting started. So Spirit wants you to have patience with yourself. Patience with yourself in the process. Because whatever, like I said, these feelings and thoughts, whatever you're trying to manifest, have patience with yourself. It's coming. But have patience with yourself. And don't give up. Because you're seeking true love. What you really are, you're seeking true love. But someone is coming. You got this card before. Because whatever is stirring in your heart, gave the universe is going to deliver great love to you. Yeah, the universe is going to send you true love. And it talks about the arts. I'm not sure what you're doing in the arts, but it says express yourself through creative activities. Whatever creative activity you're doing, it says express yourself through it. But you have to have boundaries. You have to love yourself enough to say no to other demands on your time and energy. Like I said, this person is draining your energy emotionally. It's like a vampire draining your energy and your emotions. Have boundaries. Learn to love yourself and say no. You know who and this isn't just for Carlos. It's for whoever that's draining your energy. Say no. Learn to say no. Say no. Set your boundaries. You have to have boundaries. Because without boundaries, anything can come into your life. What you're manifesting, what you're manifesting, and you don't have boundaries, you're letting anything come into your life. Have boundaries and know when to say no. And have patience with yourself, because it's coming. But express yourself in the arts. But I went a little further into your reading on your archetype, and I never did this with you. And it talks about, I'm going to tell you, it's 5 characteristics that I pulled out. I don't know why I can't talk. It's 5 characteristics that I pulled out for you. And it talks about you being a beggar. And it says that you beg for attention. You beg for love. You beg for authority and material objects. It's like you You beg for love. Some type of way you beg for love. I'm not sure. You beg for attention because you want attention. I don't know if it's from Carlos or what, but you want that attention. You want that love, and it's like almost like you're begging. But it talks about gambler also. One of your archetypes is a gambler, and you're a risk taker. You're a risk taker, and you take risk. You take risk. Even with addicts, you take risks. Mm. And being a gambler, what it's saying is you need to look for the ability to follow your intuition, once again, wisdom, in risky situations. So if this situation is risky with Carlos, I don't know why I keep bringing him up, because you was talking about who's the stable man, and it's like I said, the stable man, if this ain't Carlos, Carlos, as far as your childhood nostalgia, that's what's coming in. And like I said, he's possibly a Libra or Aries, but you're taking risky behavior, and I'm gonna say Carlos, but that's because I know what we discussed. But use your wisdom when going through risky situations. Use your wisdom, and that's like a key word right now because it keep coming up about wisdom and your intuition. It also talks about a hedonist. A hedonist is like someone like pleasure in life. You like pleasure in life. You like you like good food. You like good wine. You like good sex. You know. Hmm. And because you're a hedonist, you manifest certain pleasures in your life with regard to other people, and you're willing to even risk your own health and well-being for the pleasures. Cause you're it's like you're begging for love and attention, and it could be with an addict or whatever. Like I said, you need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries in your life. Hmm. Because you're supposed to be a queen. Your hidden attributes are a queen and a knight. And a queen is what it is, a queen. Hmm. And I can't get nothing else from that card. I can't get nothing else from the card. It's not telling me anything, but you're a queen. You're supposed to be a queen. And what's missing is being a queen. And you're trying to find your knight in shining armor to rescue you, because I see this, like I said, this beggar begging for attention and love without boundaries. But a knight don't need to rescue you because you're already a queen. And when you finally step into your true power of being a queen, your knight in shining armor is coming regardless, because they're gonna see the qualities in you that they've never seen before. So what Spirit is telling you to step in your power, have wisdom, use your intuition, have self-empowerment, love yourself, to set boundaries, to manifest true love. And whether you have to express yourself through whatever creative activities that you do. I don't know, whatever is creative, something you're doing creative. You're blossoming. You're blossoming. You're just getting started and blossoming. Because whatever you're manifesting, have patience for. Have patience in the process. Because you can't bring in your true night. You can't bring in this night. You can't bring in this night without trusting the process. Because Spirit is working on you. God is working on you. Because He's making you a queen. He's showing you your queen power. Stand firm in your queen power. And because you're about to come into your new beginnings. Yeah, you're about to come into your new beginnings. Soon to be coming to these new beginnings. But you have to release something, baby. And I mean truly, truly, truly release. And until you can release from your heart and mind, and having these people sucking your energy dry, mentally and emotionally, you won't have the strength to be a queen, the queen that you are. You don't have to beg for no one's attention. You don't have to beg for anybody's love. You don't have to gamble for a relationship. You don't have to gamble for that. But like I said, once you step into your queen power, that knight in shining armor is coming. So it's something blocking you from that. It's something blocking the path for that knight in shining armor to come into your life, because you have to give up something. Truly give up something. And you know what that is. Because right now you're playing the waiting game. But this is what Spirit is saying. Make that move. Make that choice. Decide what you're going to do. What you want to do. Because this person that's on your path right now is going to be a disappointment. It's going to be bad news. And it's going to be a loss. So, it's up to you, my love. How quickly you want to manifest this stable man to come into your life. That could be possibly an Aries or a Libra. That could be someone from your past, possibly someone from your past. An old flame revisited. It's telling you let go of your thoughts and feelings and let them out. And be truthful with yourself. Pay attention to what you do. Pay attention to who you let in your life. Pay attention to who drains your energy, emotionally and physically. Pay attention to your body. Because your angel, like I said, your angel wants you to speak. Speak whatever this is to help guide you. Speak your truth. And move forward. So, that's all I actually got from the energy and from the cards. It's plain, cut, and dry. So it's whatever you decide you want to do. And when you're really, truly ready to let go, whoever this is, whoever it is, you will manifest it. Focus your intention on what you really want, because you will manifest it. But sweetheart, do not manifest the wrong thing. Some things come in your life with a mask. Some have several masks. You're very intuitive. Look beyond the mask. Take a step back and just look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. And tell yourself, because you are the queen. Imagine a crown on the top of your head. Even if you had to act like, or play like we did like kids. Put it on your head. Place it on your head in front of the mirror. And feel that queen power. And live in it. And when you truly a queen, you will have boundaries. And you will stand up for yourself. And you will know when to say no. And you will know exactly before they even start who's draining your energy and when to get out of it. You're going to manifest true love. But first you have to step into your queen power. Alright, sweetie. Well, this is your message reading. I'm sorry it's just a voice recording. Because my hotel is a mess and I didn't want to show all that in the background. So, I pray this resonates. And step into your queen power, my queen. Because we all are queens. Sometimes our crown is crooked, or sometimes we forget to put it on. But remember that you're a true queen. Act like it. Walk in it. Because you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. Whether it's wrong or right. Alright, sweetheart. Good night. God bless. And I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.